Most people think a 500 versus a 700 credit score just means bad or good credit, but it's way deeper than that. It affects everything that you do, where you live, what you drive, and even how much you pay for your insurances. So today, we're going to be following two people, Brandon and Ashley, and they're going to show you what life really looks like with a 500 credit score versus a 700 credit score. And trust me, once you see the difference, you'll never look at your credit score the same again. My name is Calvin Russell, and I'm a FICO certified credit strategist. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what changes when you go from a 500 credit score to a 700 credit score. And I'm going to be talking about from car loans to apartments to stress levels and what it really takes to get there. And listen, if you're serious about increasing your credit score, qualifying for home ownership or rental property ownership, or lowering your car payment, check out my private community, the 850 Club Elite. This is where people like you are starting to see results fast. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description below. Example number one, buying a car. So let's say Brandon walks into a dealership. Now he's been saving his money for months, but thinking that this is going to be finally the day. Now the car that he wants, let's say it costs $25,000. The dealer runs his credit. They see the 500 credit score. The monthly payment, $720. The interest rate, 17%. Now here's Ashley, same car, same income, but what's her credit score? 700. So her monthly payment, $410. Her interest rate, 6%. That's a $310 difference every single month for the exact same car. Over 5 years, that's over $18,000 in extra payments Brandon makes just because of his credit score. That's not bad luck. That's just how credit works. Let's go into another example. Looking for an apartment, because I see this all the time inside the comments, okay? Now let's talk about where you live, okay? Brandon applies for an apartment, and let's say it's downtown in his area. So let's say it's a nice area. He pays the application fee, and it's $75. A week later, he gets denied. Here's what the landlord said. Sorry, we went with someone else. Now let me know in the comment section if this has ever happened to you, okay? But we know what really happened. His credit score made them nervous. Ashley applies for the same place. She gets approved within 24 hours. No cosigner needed, no stress, but Brandon ends up in a less desirable neighborhood, paying almost the same rent, but with more fees, a higher security deposit, and a smaller space. Now here's the part that no one talks about. Low credit doesn't just cost you money, it limits your options. And listen, if you're ready to start fixing this, I put together a free credit guide that walks you through the exact steps to raise your credit score fast. You can grab it in the description or you can scan the QR code below. Now let's go to the next example. Example number 3, the credit card trap. Now Brandon, he has one credit card. And believe it or not, it's maxed out, okay? Now he's paying $50 a month just in interest, not even touching the balance. Now Ashley, she's using her credit card smart. She keeps her utilization under 10%, somewhere between 7 to 10%. Her credit score goes up every single month because she understands the system. When she wants to travel, her credit card rewards, they cover majority of the flight, if not the entire flight. Brandon, on the other hand, he can't qualify for a travel card. Here's what most people miss. Credit cards are not the enemy. It's usually your credit card strategy or your knowledge about credit cards. Now, credit cards, they're tools, but only if you know how to use them. Example number 4, the job interview. Now let's talk about something that surprises a lot of people, and that is employers. Ashley applies for a management position. Part of that process includes a credit check. Her credit score, we already know, is solid. Now Brandon applies for the same role, okay? He's qualified, experienced, but that low credit score shows up. Some employers quietly pass on candidates with poor credit, especially for jobs that handle money. Now, he never gets a call back, and he never knows why. That's the hidden cost of a low credit score. it doesn't just affect your wallet, it affects your opportunities. If you're finding this video helpful and you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button today. We drop new videos every single week to help you understand and master your credit. Now let's go into another part that a lot of people don't think about, and that's the emotional side of credit. Now, Ashley checks her credit report at least once a month. She knows where she is. She sleeps well at night. She plans ahead, and she uses credit to build wealth. Now, Brandon, he avoids checking his report altogether. He don't look at his score. He don't look at his report. Every time his phone rings, he wonders if it's a bill collector or a collection company. Bills pile up, stress rises, and when life hits, like an emergency, he has nowhere to turn. That's the emotional side of credit that no one talks about. Now, what do we do with this information? Where do we go from here? So imagine this. One day, Brandon says enough is enough. He pulls his credit reports, he makes a list of every account, and he starts small. He gets a secured credit card or a credit builder. He keeps it under 10% utilization. He sets up Autopay, and then he begins to rebuild his credit. Now, month by month, the credit score starts to increase. 600, 620, 650, and then one day 700. And when he walks into the dealership again, this time the deal goes his way. That's the power of transformation. If you're ready to create your own story, just like Brandon, join my 850 Club elite community. Inside, you'll get personalized help, real support, and access to challenges designed to raise your credit score step by step. It's where thousands of people have turned things around, and you can too. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code right here on your screen. Now, here's what you guys got to understand. With a 700 credit score, Ashley, for example, she's going to qualify for 0% offers. She gets approved for a mortgage with a lower down payment. Her insurance premiums drop, but Brandon, now he finally caught up, feels a new level of confidence. He realizes that credit isn't about luck, it's about habits. And once you understand how to play the game, you'll never go back. So here's the truth. The difference between a 500 and a 700 credit score isn't just numbers on a screen. It's your lifestyle, your stress level, and your financial freedom. Comment below and tell me which side of this story that you're on right now. Don't forget to grab your free credit guide in the description. It's the first step towards your 700 story. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people ask, how long does it take to go from a 500 to a 700? Here's the answer. It depends on consistency. With the right plan, it can happen honestly in little as 3 to 6 months. Now, inside my elite community, we show you exactly how to do that, okay? And listen, if you like this video, you'll most definitely love the next one. I'll see you there.